Well, hello guys. I am getting ready to make shrimp stock for our seafood dishes for the weekend. What I have in this pot is carrots, onions, celery, garlic, about 5 or 6 peppercorns, some salt. I have peeled and deveined 2 pounds, maybe 3 pounds of shrimp. I'm going to put in some filtered water. I have a Brita, so filtered water in here, and then I'm going to let it cook for about 45 minutes. And tonight we are going to be having what's called paella, and tomorrow we're going to have a seafood soup called chipino, which is a fisherman's soup. We have already started our fast, so we are already on seafood, and we're eating 1 meal a day. And preparation for our liquid starting on Sunday night at 5:30. So this is how you make a shrimp stock. It's not very complicated. Then I'll have the base for my soups and my rice dish tonight. Blessings. Bye-bye. Well, hello, guys. Some of you guys were interested in step-by-step process of how we do some things. This is going to be a shrimp stock. I have peeled and deveined about 2 to 3 pounds of shrimp. I have about 5 peppercorns. I have in here, there's a whole onion. There is celery. There is carrots, salt, and I'm going to let them boil with filtered water and garlic for about 45 minutes to an hour. We are starting our fast, or we started our fast last night, and we are on seafood. We're eating 1 meal a day, and we're having seafood dishes until Sunday. Sunday night, we at 5:30, when the fast starts, we will be on liquids only. So we've been paring down, getting our bodies prepared to be on liquids only, so it won't be so difficult for us. So if you've never made shrimp stock, this is how it is done. Not complicated, but it does add tons of flavor to your dishes and make them more flavorful. So blessings. If you have any questions, I guess email or text us. Bye-bye. Okay. This are mussels that have been sitting in salted water. Not mussels, these are actually clams. They've been sitting in salted water, and so they can purge any sand or anything that's residual in them. We'll clean those up before we use them. And I've also done the same thing with mussels. I put them in cold, salty water like the sea. They've been sitting in my refrigerator for about an hour and a half, so they can purge any sand or any grit that's in them before we put them into our paella. This is the second soaking of the mussels. So I said that I already put them in water. Now I'm just making sure that they're clean, they're debearded. The beard, it looks like fuzz on it, and you want to get all of that off, and you want to clean them up. So if they're not clean, just kind of scrub them down.
And what kind of mussel are these?
I don't know, honey, whatever you bought at the store.
Oh, I forgot too.
Yeah, I forgot what kind they are. They're just mussels.
And these are clams?
These are clams. But see how the water is kind of gritty? That's why you soak them in salted water. See that, how that water has like whatever? Yeah. So I'm going to take all that off and soak it and get it clean again. You lift it out so all the grit and stuff gets over it. I'm going to use half of these today and half of these tomorrow. But see, all of this is left over. This is all this grit and stuff that's left over out.
Okay. So you got your, what is all this here?
That's called sofrito, which is it's onion, half an onion, bell pepper, sweet bell pepper, garlic, and tomato.
And where's this going to go?
That is going to go into the paella that we're getting ready to start. I got the stock ready. That's paella rice. That's what we're going to be using. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute when we start cooking.
Mahatma.
Yeah.
What's this right here? Earl Grey?
No, I seasoned the shrimp with Old Bay.
Old Bay.
So they're seasoned.
Hey.
Before we put them in the...
And all of this is for the fast?
Correct. These are seafood dishes. I've already explained that.
Okay.
Seafood dishes.
So these are the seafood dishes for the fast. Oh, what's this over here?
That right there is a seafood stock.
Seafood stock. And what's in it again? Did you already tell them?
Yeah, I already told them what's in it.
All
so
right.
That's the finished product. I'm getting ready to rinse that out after I put half of these mussels in here.
Okay, I see carrots, celery,
yeah.
Onion, shells from the shrimps.
Okay.
And you doing it again?
Well, this is for tomorrow's dish. So I'm just sitting it on ice.
And what's
It's gonna
tomorrow's
sit
gonna be?
It's gonna sit in the refrigerator. Chipino.
Tomorrow you're making chipino?
Yes.
What's chipino?
Basically a seafood stew.
Oh, seafood stew. So what's this gonna be right here? Oh, so this is gonna be paella.
Correct.
And that's for when?
Today.
Today.
Tonight's dinner. Yeah, we haven't eaten today, so we've been
Well,
waiting
remember
for
we
dinner.
have. We're gonna go eat Mexican tonight. Down the street.
I don't know anything about that.
It is. What are you doing now?
I'm straining out all the broth.
Straining the broth.
You know. Okay.
And what's the broth gonna be for?
The broth is what we're going to use for the paella and for our seafood stock. So they're going to be the basis of both of those.
And what happens to all this over here?
Trash.
Trash.
Okay. I got oil, and so I'm gonna start cooking the onions and the
It's sort of paella, right?
yes. So we're gonna cook until they're softened or tender, and then we'll add the rest. So it's gonna be a few minutes.
All right. So, okay, say it again now.
Gonna cook them until they're soft.
Okay. You're adding garlic and tomato. And how do you know when to add that?
After the tomato and after the onion and the bell pepper have gotten softened. And I'm gonna add a little salt, paprika.
And we're making paella.
I don't know how much I'm adding. And this is saffron.
Saffron.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a little expensive, but it's not too bad. You can get it at Costco.
And what flavor does it give it?
I don't know, honey. It's just traditional
A
in there.
saffrony flavor?
Yeah, I can't explain it other than that. But it does add a fragrance to it.
How long do you stir it?
Well, I'm just gonna, stir a little bit. I'm making sure, it gets in there, and then now I'm gonna put the rice in. I thought I had a cup. Oh, I didn't put it out. Here it is. I'm putting 2 cups of rice in, and this is paella rice. It's a medium parboiled rice.
And it's 2 cups.
I'm putting in 2 cups, yeah. And we're gonna toast this rice.
Toast it.
Well, it's not just 2 cups in here, so. It said it was 2.5 cups, but it read like 2 cups, so. And now we're gonna toast it, just like kind of like when you make a Spanish rice. You toast the rice until the rice, a little bit, a few minutes. The one thing about this will be the last time I'll be stirring. After I stir this rice to cook, once I put the broth in, I'll start shaking it. I will not stir it. You don't want the rice to become gummy and sticky. You're not trying to develop the starches in it. So, I'm going to fry the rice for several minutes before I begin adding the stock. I'm going to get the stock ready while you're doing that.
All the stock that you just made?
Yep. I'm going to take out.
So this is the stock that was poured off of the seafood.
Traditionally, this dish has chicken and chorizo in it.
Who is she? And when do you pour the stock in there?
I'm ready now. Right now! So, hold on. So same, pretty much like you would do. Some people put white wine in it. I don't.
And it's not because we don't think it's bad. It's just the
You don't
taste.
like, you don't like the flavor.
Yeah, the flavor doesn't do
the
it for me.
flavor's too, it's too strong for you.
But Christians can use white wine.
They want to.
You can still be sanctified and use white wine.
And so from this point on, I pretty much will just shake it.
And not stir
it. Yeah. I mean,
And you don't stir because you don't want the
Yeah.
starches to pop out.
traditionally they don't stir it. There's a paella pan. You can use a cast iron skillet. I'm just using this is a large nonstick skillet that I have.
And it's on low heat, or what is it? Medium?
No, yeah, it's on medium. I'm gonna turn that around.
Turn it around. Open the windows of heaven. Pour out a blessing.
This my thing is not quite level, so it makes me a little nervous. I'm almost gonna pull it between the two because I don't want it to not cook on the sides. I want that heat to be more evenly than it has been. It wasn't looking too even around me. It wasn't getting the full coverage of the pan for me.
So if you stir it and the starches come up, what'll happen to it?
It's just gonna be gummy
Oh, okay.
and sticky. I don't want a gummy, sticky mess. That,
And what's going to happen to the rest of the stock here?
that's for tomorrow's thing. I'll
Oh.
be working on that in a little bit.
Okay. So you'll stack the stock.
Yeah.
Your
So we're gonna
stock
let it
stacker.
cook for about 10 minutes, and
10
then
minutes?
we'll put the shrimp in it and let it cook for a little bit and seafood and finish it off.
Oh, we'll do that. Okay, what are you doing now?
I'm adding in the mussels.
So you added shrimp, I see also.
Yeah,
So how long has it been? About what, 10 minutes?
No, about 20.
20 minutes? So this is our seafood dish during the fast. Because you can't have seafood on the fast.
Cause you what?
You can have seafood.
Oh, well, we're fasting. You know,
Yeah,
people
we're-
fast in different
Yeah,
things.
yeah, different ways, yeah.
And these are just
I'm excited. I'm fascinated.
different clams. I'm just putting all the
Yes.
seafood in. Then we're gonna cover it and wait about 10 minutes. Once everything starts to open, it should all be done.
You put in the oven or is it right here?
No, it just sits here. It's gonna be on low. By the way, if you have any clams that are open, throw them away. That means they're not alive.
And there's something else that you forgot to tell people too earlier.
I didn't cover. I'm not gonna cover it until now.
And why?
That's what they do.
And wait, how long?
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll do that.
Once the seafood is all cooked and the clams are all open. Let me put this
And it's
right
still
here.
on low?
Yep, it's on low. That's it.
All right, so that is it. That is paella. And we started our fast actually a couple days ago, me and my wife. So, but let me see here. So there you go. So enjoy. If you have questions, just post them. And my wife and I will answer them for you. See you.